Hi, welcome. My name is Corianne Stephenson with PwC Americas, and I'm here at the RiskMinds conference talking with General Jonathan Shaw. If you could just give us a little bit about your background.
Certainly. General Jonathan Shaw, as you say. I was the first head of defense cybersecurity program in the UK MOD.
Great. And we have been talking previous, and you just gave us a wonderful discussion on cybersecurity. But maybe you could, for our audience, please give us you hear cybersecurity, you hear IT risk management. Could you just sort of give us a baseline of what these phrases mean?
Well, they are very closely connected. I think cyber is not a term I like to use, but it's the one that's entered popular usage. I don't like it because it implies that it's a technical problem for technicians only. And actually, I think the key thing about the digital age that we're all living in now is that this is a subject for everybody, and everybody has to get involved in this, whether they like it or not. So I think it's most useful to think of cyber, when you hear the word cyber, to think of information. Because cyber is just about networked computers. Cyberspace is the space between networked computers. What's really important about that medium, though, is not the medium per se, it's what's carried by that medium. And what's carried by that medium is information. And it's that information that makes cyberspace and cyber technology so fascinating and so disruptive to our previous ways of doing business.
Right, that's exactly, and it could be that people, as they try to differentiate too finely between IT security and cyber security, that I think they miss that broader picture of we're dealing with data, we're dealing with the digital age, et cetera. What would you recommend? Many of our attendees here are from the financial services industry, highly reliant on technology and data, both for understanding and managing risks, as well as being able to deliver to their clients the types of products that their customers want. But how would you recommend for financial services to think through and manage these types of risks? Big question, I know.
Yeah. Well, I think there are two sides to it. First of all, there's the technological side, and you do need a certain level of technological involvement to make people aware of the art of the technically possible. But fundamentally, we mustn't leave it in the hand of technologists, because actually this is all about producing a usable product at the end of the day, and producing a product that the end user wants. And the user has to dictate to the technologists what sort of technology they're going to produce. Otherwise, they will find themselves victim of a technological construct that doesn't actually suit their purpose.
Right.
So I think one of the big gaps at the moment is that because people hear the word cyber and cybersecurity, they back off from it and they think it's a technical problem. Actually, they need to get fully engaged with what the user requirement is and get involved with the technologists to create the perfect piece of technology to help the banks and make the most of the opportunities.
Right, and that makes a lot of sense given some of the movement in the risk management space, and the fact that you don't leave or dictate to the people who are into the technical aspects, but you're going to take a bigger, broader view towards that, setting your risk appetite, understanding what your controls are, and taking it from that perspective.
Yeah, which means that if you take that broader view, what you can't do is simply delegate the job of cybersecurity to the CIO or the CISO. It has to be risk managed at board level, because there is no such thing as cybersecurity. It is an insecure medium, so it's risk management, and the board has to set priorities, set assets, and give the leadership to make sure the change is carried through.
Right, and understanding at what the balance between what risks they're willing to take, given the type of product or the type of expectation they have about what they're managing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think cybersecurity is very like domestic security, securing your house. You know, you have different layers. You leave your garden furniture out overnight. If someone wants to steal it, they can. You bring other stuff in overnight. You stuff your special stuff in your safe, and then the other stuff you leave at the bank. So we're all used to this domestically. We're used to playing that risk management. What we haven't done yet is transpose that sort of domestic mindset onto our information assets.
Right.
Because that's really what we need to do. And in simple terms, it's no much more complicated than that, really.
Right. That's a great analogy, and I think that really, will resonate with a lot of the people that are watching this video. Well, thank you, General. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Thank you.